Chris Robinson has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. We'll be back to get this one started after this. The batter now, Chris Robinson, really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games. Swing and a drive.
Get over.
In to score from third. It's 2-1. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Matt Rudick. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now the runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. 2 outs with a runner at third. Here's a fly to left. Ward. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. This one is labeled. Back there. Misses it. It drops in. Around first and heading for second. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Everything came together on that swing. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. Runner at second here and 1 away. Robinson cracked a double the first time at bat. And a base hit right there. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. 1 gone and a runner on the first. Matt Rudick digs in now.
Rudick.
The pitch, runner on the move. High in the air, out to right. It's carrying. Snags it for the second out. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. 2 away and a runner at first. And here is Jacob Reimer, 0 for 1 so far. There goes the runner. This one in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. With the mediocre arm behind home plate, the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and it was an easy swipe. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey, drive mid for us. Here you go.
Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. End of 3. The Fisher Cats lead it 5-3. So up next, Yohendrick Pinango. (0-2) rocks and fires. This one is labeled. It's got a chance.
Relay.
And Runner at first, one away. Out in front, ripped foul. Robinson, just 21 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that's a base hit. Round second headed for third. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Comes across to score. It's 8-5. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
The designated hitter,
Man at second,
Matt.
one away.
Rudin.
Throw over to the bag, and they got the runner. That's the daylight play right there, and everybody's got to be in sync for it to work. Good job to pick that runner off second base. Now a blooper back behind first. That one down for a hit. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Smash to left field, but snagged for the out. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Two away here, nobody on. And now it's going to be William Lugo. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Fisher Cats have won 4 in a row. Robinson made big contributions in the loss. Drove in 3 runs. Always great to see a player as locked in. Chris Robinson, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the New Hampshire Fisher Cat. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Will Robertson.
Number 21, Will Robertson.
Here comes the 2-2 offering. This one to right.
Relay.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. And now the right fielder, Chris Robinson. 3 hits in the loss last night. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far.
Get down!
Can't get there, and it deflects away. Coming around third. Scores on that one. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Oh, great stop. There's one, throws to first. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And now, Onyx Vega. Here it comes. Runners on the move. In the dirt. And no throw. Both runners safe. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the line. Makes a nice running catch. The inning is over, and it could have been. Next up for the Fisher Cats, Peyton Williams. 1 out and the base is empty. In the air, right field.
The left fielder,
Chris Robinson. Now at the plate. Signaled and drove in a run the first time through.
Robinson.
This one is labeled. Downs takes it over the fence for an automatic double. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. That very nearly brought in 2, but the automatic double holds them to just 1 run on the play. Still a good chance to do some more damage here. 1 out and 2 on. Next up, the designated hitter, Matt Rudin. Ground ball left side. Picks it up. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but it was close. But the game is now tied as the run comes in. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Onyx Vega. Man at second with 2 down. And now the runner breaks for third. The other way. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. It's 4-3. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Takes it to the bag at first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. That's a superb diving play over at first base. If he doesn't knock that down, it's probably extra bases. Instead, he gets the out for the pitcher.
Now batting,
nobody on with 1 out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Chris Robinson. A frozen rope. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. That's a nice swing for the automatic double there. He gets to just amble into second base and wait for his teammate to drive him in. Man at second, 1 away. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, Matt Rudin.
Number 9, Matt.
And the 0-1 now. Runner takes off for third in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easy. All square at 4. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. To the plate, out, and they defend the squeeze perfectly. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Robinson. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Headed for the plate. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. 2 out and a
The
runner
left
in
fielder,
scoring
number
position.
24,
Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire,
Ward.
Javon Ward. A laser into the outfield. The catch is made to end it. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Chris Robinson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of... One down. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Adrian Pinto. 1-1. Here's the pitch. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. The tag out. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale. A refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Robinson with 3 extra base hits in his last game. That one ripped into right center. And that's a base hit. Chance at a triple. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. That's a well-earned inside-the-park homer. He exploded out of the batter's box and got such a good read as he made the turnaround second base. Great hustle to make it all the way around. 1 out and the base is empty. Robinson, he's already homered in this ballgame. Oh, what a great play. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Alan Roden. The 0-1. Hard ground ball, base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Base is empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Chris Robinson. That's a hit. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Reimer. Pick to first, back in safe, really close. Pop, a 6'4" righty. He throws a sinker, a slider, and occasionally another throw over. Tag, got the out. Well, persistence worked out for him. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras.
Lugo.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. The tying run is aboard. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike. And here's the left fielder, Jose Azocar. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. This one should do it to Jesus. And that's the ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an ready to go.
Leading off,
Adrian Pinto.
Adrian Pinto.
On the ground, right side, Lugo. Whips it to first, and there's one away. And now, Yohendrick Pinango. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. On the ground, Lugo. Whips it to first. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight.
The right fielder, number 21.
Base is empty with 2 out. Will Robertson digs in now. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak to the right side. In plenty of time to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. Midway in the first, no score. The Fisher Cats at the plate here in the second inning.
The first baseman, Peyton Williams.
Williams, 24 years old, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. Close, doesn't get the call. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. And that drops in for a strike. That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. One down. Next up for the Fisher Cats, Javon Ward. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. That one down the line. Jump throw. And they get the out.
That is good. The designated hitter, Rainer Nunez.
Base is empty with 2 out. Next to hit, Rainer Nunez. That one's in there, 0-1. Great deception on the first pitch changeup. The arm action fooled the batter, and the pitcher stole a strike. No score here in the second inning. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left aboard. Midway through the second, no score. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Robinson hit a homer in his most recent game. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Jared Young. Pitch, runner breaking for second in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. Two. On the ground to the left, Terada. Throws, gets the out, one away. One out, runner at second base. Now the left fielder, Matt Rudick. Van Eyck checks the runner. Tag picked off. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Philip Clark. A lot of clutch hitting recently. More than an RBI per game over the last 10. This one lifted to center field. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Turconi. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Batting now, the third baseman,
Riley Terada getting ready to hit. Strike two. Quickly in a two-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Got the strikeout looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 9 straight. On to the fourth.
Leading
Next
off
to hit for the Fisher Cats, Adrian Pinto. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Go-ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Yohendrick Pinango, grounded out the first time. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, headed for third. And here comes the runner. The relay, the tag, out! On that play, they had to do everything perfectly to get him out of the plate. Long throw in from the outfield, and then a relay home to get him going from first all the way around. That's great team defense. Will Robertson, 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. We're in the fourth inning, no score. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now, Peyton Williams, 0 for 1.
Ball.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Runner at second, 2 down. Got it. Third out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the fourth inning now. We're all tied, 0-0. So up next,
now
Chris Robinson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. This one is labeled. That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Cut off, now a throw home. And now he's out at second. A bad bit of base running for the second out. I don't know what the third base coach saw on that play, waving him home, but it cost him big here. Might have just been a miscommunication or a misread. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Javon Ward.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Fly ball, left field, rooted. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Rainer Nunez. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to first for the out. And here's the catcher, Philip Clark. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1. Clark, 26 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. And now it's even up. He must have been sitting on something off speed. This one lifted in the air, left field.
I got it.
Makes the grab. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rumble Ponies on top here, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Michael Turconi.
Aye.
That one misses. Ball one. Pops this one up.
I got it. Ball.
Long run, tracks it down. And there's one down. Digging in, Riley Terada. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate
Ball, that's
appearance.
off the plate.
It just misses. A ball and no strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
Back to the top of the order here. Adrian Pinto, the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's out. Hey! 1-1.
Line drive to center.
I go.
Makes the grab on the run. They go down in order. Runner at first,
Now
one away.
batting, the
Robinson
designated hitter,
picked up an RBI last time
Robinson.
up. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
And that one hammered. It's pretty deep. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Coming around third. Now a relay to third. And he's out. But a run does come in to score. As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot. At 3, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out. We go to the top of the 7th, and here at the plate, Yohendrick Pinango.
Yohendrick Pinango.
Hit in the air, right field, Young. 1 away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch
The right
closer to the
fielder,
sweet
number
spot, and it
21,
might have gotten down for a
Will
hit. So
Robertson.
digging in, Will Robertson. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
Aye.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. It's been a strong game on the mound for him, and one reason for that is how he's changing speeds and keeping these hitters off balance. The Rumble Ponies up by 2 here in the top half of the 7th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Next up for the
first
Fisher
baseman,
Cats,
number
Peyton
44,
Williams.
Peyton Williams.
That one fouled off.
Ball inside. Ball, that's
Some
too high.
excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him. Comes up empty, strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Another full count pitch. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. That two-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Ward lays off down low, digging in for the third time.
Hey. 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. The Fisher Cats with the tying run at the dish. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fly ball to right. Young. And that's that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Rumble Ponies lead it 2-0. We're back here at the ballpark, ready to get the 8th inning going. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Rainer Nunez.
Ball, that's it.
This one to right. And it stays fair.
Now
here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Chris Robinson won't go any. Righty reliever out of the pen, Oliver Ortega, has been very good against lefties. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. He's got a single, a double, and the hardest to get, a triple in this game. A home run would complete the cycle. Makes the grab, 2 down. Two away and a runner at first. And now the DH, Rainer Nunez. That one in there, and the count is full. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Wide to center, and that ought to do it.
That's mine, that's mine.
This one is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Robinson. Drove in both of their runs last night. Also had 3 hits in the win last night. Base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. The tag. Safe. And they've taken the lead. 1-0. They scored the run there because of the aggressive secondary lead from second base. The way that ball was hit to left, there's very little chance they score without it. First and second with 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And they're all loaded up. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Jacob Reimer. Right-hander kicks and deals. Puts it in the air to center. Pinango. Pulls it down. Here comes the runner from third. Safe! And they lead by 2 now. I'm sure he's not thrilled about letting in a run, but he'll take the sac fly over a hit with the bases loaded in a high-leverage spot. Now we'll see if he can escape without further damage. Here's the 2-2. Double steal attempt. Soft contact in the air. brings it in for the third out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Moving to inning number 2 here in Manhattan. Binghamton with the lead, 2-0. 1 out and the base is empty.
The designated
Robinson
hitter, Chris
singled and drove in a run the first time through. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Round second, going for third. At third now with 1 away, that's a triple. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Jared Young. Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. Now a chopper out in front of home. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. 1 down. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, Chris Robinson. Smoke to center, but this one's caught. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. This one is labeled. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. And now the right fielder, Jared Young. Ground ball up the middle. Collects it, jumps and throws across his body. On the money. Nice play. 2 outs, runner on first base. Chris Robinson now at the plate. He's got a single, a double, and the hardest to get, a triple in this game. A home run would complete the cycle. Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Laser! And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Jared Young digs in now.
The right fielder.
We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, this should do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing.